Hey everybody, I bet you remember the butterfly house. That was my #1 performing video of all time. I think we're over 600,000, maybe creeping up on 700,000 views since that was posted a couple years ago. Well, I've got another home that is also in Milolii. It's about an hour south of Kona that you might like. It is a very well done home. 1,884 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, and sweeping ocean views. Guys, you can get all that under $1 million, way under $1 million. This is currently listed at like $825,000 as I'm doing this video. I'll have an update with a link down in the description below. The price may even go down from here, who knows. But you can get these things in Kona for well under $1 million, or I should say on the Kona side for well under $1 million. A lot of you guys remember that butterfly house, and yeah, I bring you really expensive homes, but you don't have to spend $2–4 million to have a dramatic ocean view and have a little bit of space and privacy and have a cute home to live in here in West Hawaii. So I'm gonna show you this house. I'm really interested in seeing what you guys think. I'm gonna tell you my 3 favorite things about the house. The one thing I would change or add if this was mine: I'm Mike Drutar, principal broker, NextHome Paradise Realty. This is listed by Garrett Gresham over at Aloha Sotheby's. Big thank you to him for letting us bring this to you. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, so we are in Milolii. Now this is about an hour south of Kona. Now sometimes people on the mainland, they say, well, it only takes me 45 minutes to go where it takes everyone else an hour. No, it's going to take you an hour to drive down here. So just understand that it's a long, windy road, and it's just 1 lane in either direction. So it's a solid hour south of Kona. If you're looking at going into Kona every single day and driving, you need to take that into consideration. A lot of people out here don't drive to Kona every day, and that's why this works for them. Milolii is an old fishing village. Actually, if you go a little bit south of here, it's kind of called the last Hawaiian fishing village. It's a great community. And if you come here with respect, the people will welcome you. If you come here saying, I'm from California and this is how we do it, they might not like it so much. How would you like it if someone came to your home and told you you were doing it wrong and this is how you should do it? But like most places in Hawaii, actually, the people are incredibly welcoming if you do a little more listening and a little less talking when you move into a place. It's a really, it's a close-knit community, and I kind of like it out here, actually. It's pretty cool. This home, let's just start off. What a cute entryway here. And I keep telling you guys, the turf is the way to go. You know, you are on catchment water down here. We're beyond county water. So your roof catches the rain, goes into your gutter system and into a catchment tank. It gets filtered and cleaned to your level of purification. You can even put ultraviolet sterilizers on there. A lot of people do that to make your drinking water. So if you're doing that, you're not going to spend a whole lot of your water out here watering grass. So somewhere like this turf makes a ton of sense. And look how they have this front just well landscaped here, and the turf actually really sets it off absolutely perfectly. Great job. We got a parking spot on this side, and then we have a parking spot on that side where I got my car right now. We do have a lot of slope up here, so one thing that people aren't quite used to here in Hawaii is dealing with all this slope. And what does that mean? Well, it actually provides some pretty good opportunities. I'm going to take you down the steps and show you what we got here. Oh, look, we got propane tank. I didn't even realize that. Propane right here. So you're set up with gas. And there's our catchment tank under the house. And you can see that looks like a 10–12,000 gallon tank. It's pretty huge. You can see the pipes. These all come in from your gutters. And over here, there's also an overflow. Looks like they have it plumbed so you can maybe do something a little different. I'm not really sure there. Get your plumber to give you all the details on that. Let's come a little further. Oh, we got an on-demand hot water system, very energy efficient. I'm going to continue. Looks like they got this really nice, solid lava rock wall here going along the edge. And I'm going to continue down and show you what we got. More steps over here down to this lower section. And I know some of you already have the wheels turning. Let me tell you, it looks like the Hawaii County Council in the next year, maybe by the end of next year for sure, is going to approve ADUs, additional dwelling units. We don't have all the details yet. There's a ways to go on that, but it would allow you to have a full second living space with a second kitchen, legal, get it all permitted. And I'm looking at 10-foot ceilings here, no problem. This is one thing that you can do here in Hawaii on areas that have slope, because yeah, we are on a volcano. You can build underneath. People will build at that top level where this is, and then they'll have all this space under here. I mean, I'm just looking around real quick. I don't have all the math in front of me, but this is probably in from that the post where the catchment tank is, all the way over here, square. You're probably close to 1,000 square feet. You could easily put a 2-bedroom unit down here to rent out and knock out that mortgage, a big chunk of it for you. Build them a little deck over here, and even they would have ocean view as well. So really some pretty big opportunities in here. Now, caveat, I believe they are doing ADUs. I have talked with the people at the county. I'm pretty sure it's coming, but it has to get approved by county council, but it looks like that is definitely on the way. So pretty cool on that. So some real good opportunities on this one. Let's get back upstairs and check out the rest of the house. Hey guys, if you're liking this video so far, give me a like and definitely hit that subscribe button. It really does help me grow this channel. It means you get more of these awesome videos. I feel good about making them. I give you more awesome videos. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, be a #1 fan. I figure let's just start off with the best right here first. Out here on the lanai, overlooking the water. I'm telling you guys, you don't have to spend $1 million to have dramatic sweeping ocean views. Just a couple 100-foot elevation. Obviously, as you see, the water is right there. As you look all the way to the north, you can see all the way towards Kona. I see a little bump on the hill down there. That's the little hill between Keaho and Kealakekua, and then another slope out there in the distance, which is the other side edge of Hualalai towards the airport, and then just all the way across, nothing but wide open blue ocean. Really, really cool. So I'm going to start off right here on the lanai. A really big lanai. They got that Trek style decking out here with a lot of space. Got a good amount of cover here with our eave. And then I like what they've done here with the cables inside the railing, so it just sort of disappears and keeps things opened up for you. Makes it feel really nice. Obviously you could do put whatever you want out here. You have a ton of decking space. And then a fully covered lanai down here in this area with this huge manual slider door that opens up, custom done. I have it wide open so you have tons of breezes coming through here. The airflow is absolutely outstanding. So we got our covered lanai. This isn't part of the square footage, right? Because it's outdoor space, but obviously, as you can tell, this lives like it's indoor space, indoor, outdoor. So don't forget about that. There's another, I mean, at that point, it puts it over 2,000 square feet as far as I'm concerned. So you can put your table and chairs out here and take in the view and enjoy it with the breezes coming in. Really, really awesome. I do want to show you the inside of this home because I think that's what really sets it apart. This is done really nice. First of all, we have this nice, large, central, great room living area with our kitchen and our dining and our living space all in one. We got, look, this is a engineered wood floor, but it looks really, really good. It's got some texture to it as well, so it feels nice and authentic. I'm shooting from this angle because I got so much sun and light coming in from behind me. We do have lights on up above. Definitely don't really need them because there's so much light, but I put on all the lights. You can see you got plenty of space over here for your living room. They've got their sofa and a couple of chairs. Got their TV set up. Plenty of space. I mean, huge rug down here. I would say I'm estimating this whole space here is a good, I'm going to say 28 feet across and 32 feet or so deep. But that's just an estimate. It's a lot of room, guys. Even got a little desk set up over here. A closet at our entryway. I like the nice ocean blue color that they have here on the door. They also had that on the rail outside. And then right back out here to our entryway. And I'm going to spin around a little bit. You're going to lose the ocean view because the camera has a tough time with all this light coming in from outside and the darker, less light inside. But you can still get a really good view. Very functional kitchen. Let's come over here and check this out. Nice countertops. They look good. Looks like this is a Corian with the built-in sink on that. Our cabinets look good. A Whirlpool vent going all the way up to the ceiling. We knew we had gas because we saw that propane tank down below, so we got a Kenmore. looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 burner cooktop with an oven, our refrigerator side by side over there, and then an island here as well. So it's kind of nice that you have this set up. Really gives you a good use of space. I like our light fixtures. What I really, really like about this room is our vaulted ceiling with our tongue and groove slats with a nice sort of, what color would you call it? Just sort of a natural maple wood looking color. Maybe it's a pine, I'm not really sure. But it looks great. Has a lot of height in there. So this feels like a really big open room. On this side of the house, we have the 2 guest bedrooms. And I'll go back with bedroom number 3 here. Good space in here, ceiling fan, nice wood blinds, wood style blinds. I think they're all faux wood these days, but you can get those at Home Depot or Lowe's. Our closet over there on the side, plenty of space here. I think we got a queen size bed. Let me check again. Yeah, queen size bed. You could easily fit a king in here if you needed to, and plenty of space from the foot of the bed all the way to the end of the room. So this isn't too small of a room. You actually got a good amount of space. We got our shared bathroom over here. Actually, oh, I didn't realize this. My bedroom bathroom count. It's 3 for each. So this is the shared bathroom, but it'd also be the bathroom for the folks who are in that bedroom we just saw there. I like our nice textured glass with our palms in there. And then our tiles, looks like 8 by 16 tiles vertically placed, going all the way up to the ceiling, kind of a marble look with its gloss and this nice band. Oh, nice touch. You guys know I like this. Having the faucet over here, because you're gonna have to wait for your hot water heater, whether it's a traditional solar or on demand. It takes a second for the hot water to come out. So let that spray so you're not in there getting wet with the fixture, with the faucet right over there. I'm a huge fan of that. And then we have our single basin sink, highly functional. It's got everything that you need. Continuing on, so that was bedroom 3 in terms of like bedroom priority. This is bedroom 2, and it has its own private bathroom. That's a pretty nice bonus. I gotta tell you, a lot of times in these kind of standard 3-bedroom homes, you have 2 baths. You'll have a primary bath, and then you'll have one that everyone shares. It's actually pretty nice to have a second, sort of a junior primary with its own private bathroom. Very similar to the one that we just were in, with a different tile over here. And again, really smart with our faucet on one side and our shower head over on the other. And once again, they didn't cut corners. A lot of people are just gonna tile right to there and then leave sheetrock up at the rest. They tiled it all the way, looks good, and nice added touch with the glass. They didn't have to do that. I like it that they did. And then coming in here to what we'll call bedroom number 2, they have this one situated a little differently. Holds a queen size bed pretty well. You got plenty of space to pull down this way and put in a king if necessary. But I definitely think your bed goes on that wall. But on this one, we also have a little slider going right out here to our lanai and taking in our view. So that's a nice little touch. And also, you probably noticed it, when you walk in the room, you have this nice large picture window right here taking it in as well. I like that. Pretty good. We have a light blue paint on the wall here, lighter than what we saw on the doors. It's coming out as I'm looking at it on my screen right now. The camera is pumping it up a little higher than it really is. So it doesn't feel quite as strong as it did there on camera. And then back out here to our living room. And while we have this listed, Garrett has it listed as a 3-bedroom. I think he has it. Maybe he has it as a 4 and I just misremembered, but they have this whole utility area that you can do like whatever with. They got some built-ins over here, but you can make this an office, a workout room, a yoga room, and you have it with your, actually they have a sheet over here or some drapes here. Let me open these up real quick. Oh, they got magnets to keep that down. Pull it back. This is where your washer and dryer are. So you can make it as a utility. You can probably do some conversion and moving things around if you really wanted to and make it a 4th bedroom. I don't think you need to do that, but I like it as a flex space, something that you don't usually see in a home this size. And then additionally, check this out. We have our motion detector bringing us here into our closet and lots of storage in there. Sounds like we just had a truck go by. And then we're coming here into the primary bedroom. Now they've done a really, really good job in here. So we got a porcelain tile down below. Looks like about 6 inches by 24 inches. And I like our quartzite granite, whatever we're looking on this. Looks good with our vessel sink up above. Mirror on the side, nice open shower over here to the left. Kind of this iridescent blue color fires off really well over here on this. This is looking pretty cool over here on the shower. And then this is all opened up. You can close up the shutters if you want, of course. But it's open up here to the bedroom itself, which plenty of space in here. They got a queen size bed. Definitely you could fit a king in here, no problem. We got kind of a coral color accent on the back wall, ceiling fan with lights, and lights on either side with switches right behind. So if you have, you want to do a little reading light or whatever you got there, you can definitely do that. That's pretty cool. And this is how it looks when it's opened up to the bathroom. Really good amount of space in this thing. I think it's pretty darn cool. And then of course this has, let me adjust the camera here, guys. There we go. This has access out here to the covered lanai. Hey guys, I got something to add in that I totally forgot. When I came in, the house was all closed up, of course, including these doors here. So then, of course, I opened the doors up. And I was thinking, well, you got great airflow now. But I know some guys are all like, oh, what about bugs? It's Hawaii. Well, one thing they've done here, which is really cool, is you can see they've added something up top. And let's hit the button on our remote control, and we drop our screen right straight down. How cool is that? So now if you're worried about bugs or anything flying in, you got that all handled. It actually makes it a little bit darker, probably lowers a little bit of the sunlight coming in. It's going to cut down, of course, on your airflow a little bit, but you can do that and still keep it sealed up and keep these doors open, sealed up from pests. So that's really cool. And if you get a driving rain, there's a little bit of slope here to our lanai where it will go right off. So I think that's really cool. Hit another button and it lifts right straight up. So I really like that. I would probably, if it was me and I was living here, I would have these doors open all the time, except if we had a big storm coming, and I would have this screen open and closed as I need it. I think that's really cool, but I'd probably, there, now it's back open. I would probably just live my life like this, really, because then you got your view. You don't have to worry about walking through the screen. I've done that. Give me a thumbs up if you've done that too. Yeah, so I think this is a really cool home. Right below, I think we're like 2 or 3 blocks below the butterfly house in the same neighborhood. I know you guys love the butterfly house. Again, you can get a nice home here on the Kona side. It's an hour south of town in Milolii for well under $1 million. Again, this is, as I record this, listed at just about $825, just a little bit below. I think we could get you in here at a good price. It's not going to last a real long time because you can't buy that view if you don't have it. View is something you can't add to a property. You either got it or you don't. Okay, my 3 favorite things. And the one thing I would change or add if this was mine. Favorite thing number 1, you got a pretty drop-dead ocean view there for under $1 million. I mean, I've talked about it a couple of times. It's available, guys. I mean, you can make it happen. Under $1 million by far. There's not a lot of places in Hawaii where you can be on the dry side at a great price, and I think this is really cool. Favorite thing number 2, this is a value play, guys. So look at the price that we are at, and it's 1,800 square feet. Do the math. We're selling homes all day long for $800 a foot. $600 a foot plus happens quite a bit without ocean views, so that's really cool. So I think this is a really good value play. The square footage, this isn't just a little bitty 1,200 square foot home for this price. This is, you know, with that outdoor lanai area, this lives like a 2,000 square foot home. So that's something to really take in consideration. You got space here too. My favorite thing number 3 is actually the future potential. I showed you what was downstairs below this house because we're built on slope like a lot of homes here in Hawaii. You saw the structure, you saw how solid that was, and you saw you have 800 to 1,000 foot of additional area that you can expand to, whether it means just adding a game room, a media room, a couple more bedrooms as you grow, or waiting for the county to change their code, which we expect to see, and putting in an ADU. So you really, really have some flexibility down there for what you can do. You will not be able to do short-term rentals in those ADUs because that's actually why they're doing the short-term rental law that they're doing now with hosted rentals, is so that the ADUs turn into long-term rentals, not short-term rentals. That's really cool. The one thing I would change or add, there's actually a couple, there's just little things. I mean, these are things that I will just give you as a closing gift if you come work with me to buy this thing. I would like a little more light in this room, so I want a ceiling fan that has a light, that fixture that hangs there, so that when I turn on my ceiling fan, my light comes on instead of the lamps. Little stuff like that. There's a couple, I mean, just preference types things. But that's it. I might paint one or two of the walls because they might not be quite the color that I want. I might want a gray. But that's really it. I mean, I guess the change or add thing is I would definitely be planning on adding something downstairs. If it was me, I'm already working on my plans, waiting for the ADU law to pass so I can submit those on day one, because you'll be able to rent that out, and that's going to eat up a big chunk of your mortgage out here. So that's probably the thing I would add. Yeah, I'm adding that additional living space downstairs and taking full advantage of that. All right, I hope you like this video. I got more for you in the corner. I'll see you again real soon.